What's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? I see people hopping on already. Let's get it. Already packing out. Awesome, guys. What's going on? I'm gonna send out the blast, get the link out. How's everyone doing this morning? Let me send this out. All right, blast is sent. Alrighty, let me share my screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all having a great morning. Hopefully you guys are ready for NFP. That's what we're here for. We're here for the NFP release. So this is the red folder news that we are about to trade today. I want to make sure everyone knows before we get started that if this is your first time trading news with me, especially trading news live with me, make sure you're trading a demo account. This is something that's wild, crazy, and very unexpected. You're going to hear me say this a couple times before the news drops in 15 minutes. But everybody, if this is your first time trading NFP with me or any type of red folder news, please trade a demo account. This is something that this is one of the wildest news releases of the year or of the month, and it can send the market in some crazy directions. So we're going to be trading GBP USD today. We're going to let everyone else hop on. See, we still got a couple minutes. So I'm going to play. I'll just turn on a motivational clip here for like 3 minutes or so. Let me see what we got here. Boom. And then I'll be back and I'll talk, but I don't have too much to say. Most of you guys should have already watched the video of the how-to video with the new strategy. So I'll break everything down in just a couple minutes. I'll give you guys kind of like a rundown, but I'll just play a clip here and wait for everyone to pack out the call.
If you truly want to grow, chances are you're not really going to fit in anywhere. I mean really fit in, because the majority of people settle for average, and if you don't drop down to their level, there's going to be conflict. They won't like the fact that you are committed to your dreams, because it reminds them that they gave up on theirs. One of the biggest reasons most people don't follow through with their dream life is fear that they will be left out if they achieve it. This may be conscious or unconscious, but most people give up, not because they can't make it, not because they aren't capable, but because they are surrounded by people who have settled, people who don't want to see you succeed, because that would remind them that they did. They might start saying, you've changed since you've become successful, not understanding that your goal was always to change, to develop, to reinvent yourself. You will hear ridiculous comments like, successful people are greedy. Or my favorite, there's more to life than money. Of course there's more to life than money. There's also more to life than struggling to pay bills and put food on the table. So much negativity towards the successful. And the sad part is, they will never be successful with this mentality. You ask 99% of successful people how they achieve their dream life, and I can assure you, the story will be the same. They worked harder than the majority. They kept going when the majority gave up. They suffered through failure, but made sure that was not the end. Rather, a lesson learned. They went through hell, but always focused on the end goal. Sadly, most people would rather argue for their limitations than know there are no limitations. Most people would rather hate on the successful than learn from them, than model them. Most people would rather pick up a beer rather than a book. Then they complain that they are in a dead-end job or complain they got laid off from their job. But if they made the right decisions early on, they wouldn't have to clean up their bad decisions later on. Most people would rather party now and suffer later. Maybe that's why most people are not where they want to be. Maybe that's why most people complain. Maybe that's why.
All righty, let's get this started. I see a few people in the chat, so let me see what's good here. We're packed out. Yeah, 100 people on this. Let's get it. All right, so no Canadian pairs. No, we are not trading the Canadian, guys. This is so fast. We don't have time. We won't have time to trade multiple pairs because the release comes out at exactly 7:30, and that's when the markets are going to go crazy. So you have a choice either to trade USD or Canadian during NFP. I personally don't trade USD CAD only because I don't like the idea of trading two pairs that have the news release. So if the news is if it's plus and minus and it doesn't make sense for the market, could send the pair kind of in like a crazy like up and down direction. Where if you just trade one of the news pairs, like just GBP USD, the USD is going to drive the pair, so we can get a cleaner setup for that. Good morning, everybody. But yeah, so let's get started. The call is packed out. Congratulations, you guys made it on. First 100 people on this call, and it is recording, so that's all amazing. Now, if you guys, like I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. If this is your first time trading NFP with me or Red Folder News Live, trade demo. That's I cannot stress that enough. It's so key, so important that you guys trade demo because this is going to be crazy and wild. This strategy is only like 70% accurate, and if we lose, we're going to lose quick. That's the kind of the fun part about news. Hopefully you guys all had a chance to watch the news training so you guys know exactly what we're looking for. There is a live GBP USD swipe currently open still. Okay, with that GBP, that's all good. Hopefully it goes in the right direction. I don't know if it's a buy or a sell on that swipe, but the way we're gonna trade this is totally different than it's a buy. All right. So we'll see what's good with news. Hopefully the news pushes it in the right direction. But I go into these with no bias at all. I do not care. I'm not looking for a buy or a sell. I'm just coming in here and watching for the fake out candle. So if you guys have seen the new strategy, essentially we're going to be on the minute chart for GBP USD, and we're going to be looking for a fake out candle. Now that fake out candle is going to be the 29 candle right here, the 29-minute candle, the minute before the news release happens. Now again, this is a strategy that that I've created, that me and my team have been back testing for a long while now, and it's helped us. I mean, we've made a decent amount of money trading news releases with this. Now I'm going to put this into play right here, 10 pips on each side of this, because we're only going to use a 10 pip stop loss for this news release. So this is how I use it. I just use the slider, and I'll just call out either this number or this number for the stop loss. And we're, like I said, we're going to risk 10 pips. So if you guys are brand new to this, how this is going to go down, 96 pips in profit. So far, don't forget to record. Yeah, the recording's already going. If you guys are in that GBP USD, I would definitely put a stop profit in. If you're 96 pips in profit, I would really consider closing out a good majority of your trade, or at least half your trade, and putting a stop profit in, just because when this news release happens, it could move 96 pips in literally 30 seconds. So I don't this is the one thing I don't like to overhype NFP, because NFP can cause some crazy movements in the market, and then sometimes it can be a dud. I've traded NFPs where it gives us a 20-30 pip move, and that's it. And I've traded NFPs where it's given us a 200 pip move, all in the first like 3 to 5 minutes. So this is going to be really quick in and out of this position. And like I was saying before, with our strategy, we're looking for the fake out candle. We'll execute the trade on the fake out candle, and then if there's a very fast, high impact move, first 30 seconds to a minute of that first candlestick, we're going to try to get out almost on that first minute candlestick, because when it makes that impulse push, that could be our first, 50 to 100 pips right there. I just get in, get out. I'm not trying to hold this trade. This is not a trade I'm trying to hold all day long. But if it makes a really, really strong push, let's say it makes a push in the direction that we want it to go, 75 to 100 pips. If it makes a big push like that, I'll definitely consider closing a majority of my trade and then leaving a little bit in with a stop profit. But again, I'm trying to get out of this trade making money. This is NFP. This is red folder news release trading. At the end of the day, if we make money on this stuff, we are in a very good situation. So what I would suggest doing, so like what I'm doing on my side on my screen is I have on my MetaTrader 4, I have GBP USD pulled up. I have the exact lot size that I'm going to be trading. So I have it like I'm ready to place a trade, buy or sell, and my stop loss is 1.32, and then I have not filled in the last two for the pips yet, only because I'm going to call that out last second. So we're just going to be waiting right here. This is going to be making its move. We have 4 to 5 minutes until like 5 minutes from now is when we're going to be placing the trade. We place it on the last minute, but have your MetaTrader 4 ready, have your trade window open, have your lot size placed, because when this drops, it's going to go fast. And just so you guys know, we normally risk 2% per trade with news release trading. I only risk 1%. Again, this is not how I make my money day to day. This is not my original trading strategy that I day trade, night in, night out, call swipe trades off of, none of that. This is not it. This is just our red folder news release strategy. Again, it's like a 70% accurate strategy, and if you're right or wrong within seconds of that news release hitting. So we're gonna be cautious on this. We're gonna be waiting for the setup. We're gonna wait this out. But again, I'm gonna use this slider. I'll call out the stop loss, and I'll call out buy or sell with about a minute to go. So that's pretty much the prerequisite. Everyone should still be on because the call's maxed out. But again, please trade demo unless you're cool with taking a 10 pip L. Then you can trade it live with us, or if you've done it before. But guys, I strongly suggest if this is your first time, please trade demo, just because it's wild. It's wild once this release takes off. The market does kind of go into this sleep. I didn't even trade last night. I saw there's a few setups on it, like GBP CAD. I could have caught maybe 30 pips or something. But really, the market stays in these lulls, like this nice little sleeping motion of the market. I mean, look at this on the 15-minute. This thing's just been sleeping, made a little bit of move, and then it's just been sleeping again. So the markets are all waiting for NFP. Every trader that I know that that's a real trader is trading NFP right now. It's one of those things where this is one of those releases that everyone pays attention to in the Forex market. So the markets kind of go asleep before this because a lot of people are just chilling, waiting for this setup, just like we're doing it right now. So again, we have like 2.5 minutes until the actual candlestick that we're ready for, the candlestick that we're waiting on. Again, have your MetaTrader 4 pulled up and ready. I have my stop loss already filled out to 1.32, and then I'll call out the last two numbers that'll make the stop loss, whether it's a buy or a sell. And you know what, to make this even easier for everybody, I'll do this as well. This is something I used to do on my live rooms, and this will probably make it a little easier as well. So I'll put the slider here as well. So we'll call a buy or a sell. I'll delete the other one depending on the move that we go with and the setup that we go with. But the key part of this is just look at these red numbers. So this 32.17 would be the stop loss for the buy. Once we if I move this, this bottom number is going to be the stop loss for the buy, the red one, the bottom red number, and the top red number will be the stop loss for a sell if we call the sell. So again, let's chill on it here. And one thing as well, guys, with NFP, always, any kind of trade, if you're not confident about the trade, so if the setup doesn't go as clean as I want, I'll just sit it out. I'll miss the trade, guys. We have red folder news. This strategy, again, the strategy works on all red folder news. You can see here, we got more next week that we can trade. Got more next week. Every single week, there's going to be red folder news releases that we can trade over and over and over and over again. You can see in 2 weeks, July 18th, it's AUD NFP. So there's all this, all red folder news that we can trade. So I don't get too wild if I don't like the setup. Primarily, if I'm not a huge fan of it, I won't take the trade at all. But again, so it is about go time. Hopefully everyone's ready. GBP USD. We are going to be on the charts here. The next 30 seconds, we're going to open the minute candlestick that we do care about. And we're going to be looking for that fake out push in one direction or another. So let's see what it is. I have my MT4 ready. Let's see what happens. 10 seconds, and then this candlestick's going to go. And then I'll try to make the call with hopefully about 30 seconds left. I don't know who is drawing on that, but if you could delete that, that would be awesome. Let's see. So this is perfect. Thank you. All right, so the fake out's going. It's looking like it's going to be a buy position because the fake out's going down. So that's what I'm going to go with is a buy, but let's wait. I'm going to give it a couple more seconds, about 10 more seconds to see if a real fake out happens, a push down all the way down to here. Right now it's looking like 32.18 is going to – let's do 32.17 as our stop loss. 32.17, we're not entering yet, not entering yet, not entering yet. Not entering yet. Not entering yet. All right, let's get in. 32.17 stop loss. Ooh, that fake out happened quick. Let's go. Hold up. Should be good. Hopefully you guys got in on that push down. That's actually right where I got in, thankfully. And NFP time. Close, 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 close. And that's some money there. If you guys wanted to close that little move here, if you want to put a stop profit in, you can. The move's going to really take off here, but I've closed half already. I have a stop profit in, and that's how the news release happens, guys. This is a very bad NFP release, a very bad NFP release. But that's a quick 15 to 20 pips. If you guys closed half already, I have a stop profit in. I've closed half. Put your stop profit if you guys want. 32.32 is where mine's actually sitting. 32.32 for half my position. But that's it, guys. That fake out candlestick is all we're looking for. This push up, get in, get out. Get in, get out. We bought it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This is a dud of a release. We caught the quick 20 pips. Hopefully everyone caught that. Hopefully everyone got in time. It could continue to push up, but really not a whole lot of movement on that. Let's check the release numbers. Again, not a crazy wild NFP like we like, not a ton of wild movement, but we did catch that impulse push up, which is always good. For the USD, I see this makes sense. Mixed numbers. The unemployment rate went back up to 4% from an all-time low right here. So I think the end-all result will be negative for the USD just off this percentage. And by the raising of the GBP USD right here, if you guys are still in it, let's rock it. Let's get it. But yeah, that's the news release. That's how it goes down. Again, that impulse push could be any sort of push. That push could have been 100 pips. This one was only like 20 pips, and then it looks like it's going to continue going up. But again, guys, I'm pretty much all out of my trade. I've closed 75% of my trade. I have a stop profit in, and we'll just see if it continues moving up. If it doesn't, I made money. I made a couple $100 in couple seconds is what it's all about. So guys, with that being said, hopefully each and every single one of you guys learned something today. We're gonna end the call. That's how the news goes down, guys. That's the style, that's the strategy, everything. So do that on all your red folder news releases and you can catch all these pips. Awesome, guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. No problem at all. I see everyone. I totally forgot about the chat.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, guys. Yo, no problem at all. No problem at all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
Killed
problem.
it.
Yeah, I'll try
Thanks, bro.
for some red folder news releases. If you guys see them, any big ones that you see, unemployment or that kind of stuff that you guys want to trade, always just let me know. Because I'll be honest, I need someone to hold me accountable for all these trades, all these news releases outside my trading time. But NFP, we're gonna catch every single month, so I'm gonna work on getting it on IML TV. But I need all the OKs before I can run the IML TV and all this. So I'll work on getting that for next month. This trade looks like it could continue going, so that might be a nice little push there. But have a great day, everybody. We'll be on. We're not on tonight, so no IML TV room until Sunday. We're doing the basic call, and then Monday we'll be back at full speed. So I'll see all you guys on the IML TV. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy those pips. It's always good to end the week with a little bit of money from NFP. Have a good one, everybody.